Stay positive.
What's up, crew? Welcome to a new video. Mornings. They're kind of awful. That's kind of scorching. I'll let that cool off. So it's been a wild, I'm not even sure what to call it anymore, journey into trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing with my life as far as video on YouTube and business. Very different times right now, and kind of going back and forth with whether or not this is something that I want to do or should do. And at the end of the day, I need to create. That's just what I need to do. Be able to find some sort of priority, some sort of way to fit it into what I'm doing, because it's what makes me happy. So, end of that. But quick update, because essentially what I'm starting right now, I'm kicking off another 30-day thing. I think in the past, 30-day challenges have been sort of a great catalyst to create some content. There's no commitment to producing content for an extended period of time. It's literally just 30 days and I'm done. Or if after those 30 days it's going well and I can keep going and I find a routine, I do. 30-day redo was really good. Vlogmas was really good. Both of those were 30-day challenges. So I don't think I'm going to be doing a movement per day. Keep it going because I haven't really thought about that. If I figure something out, I'll add it. But for now, it's a 30-day keto challenge. A few weeks ago, I was able to kind of do a couple days of keto, and then for whatever reason fell off the wagon. Then the following week, I was able to do 3 or 4 days of keto, and then I fell off the wagon. Part of me wants to stick to the plan, do the rules, be keto. And a part of me listens to these other people in podcasts that are like, the more rules you put on it, the easier it is to fail. And half the time those rules don't even really apply. It's just sort of this construct that you put in place to be good. I'm still figuring that part out, but I'm going to do keto. I'm going to be low carb, middle protein, high fat. Got my butter coffee for the morning. I'm going to intermittent fast all the way till about noon or 2 p.m. And that's part of the looser terms where I'm not going to stick myself to 2 p.m. I'm just going to, if I'm really, really hungry at noon, hell, if I'm really, really hungry at 10, I'm going to cook myself some breakfast and eat. So, keto challenge for 30 days. If you want to join me, join me. I think I'm going to try to put up a Google Doc with sort of the parameters around what I'm going to be doing. I think I'm also going to use that Google Doc to update live, so it'll be a living doc if you want to go on and you sign on a week from now. I think I'll add sort of ideas for meals. I'm not going to really do any meal planning. I'm just going to simply put up there like what I had for breakfast. If I think it was an easy to do breakfast, I might add some of the process in there. Exercises, I won't be putting up the workouts because I am doing street parking, so I don't want to give away what they give for free. It's only $20 a month, so if you're interested in the programming, it is probably one of the best online programming that you can find, just simply because you're paying $20 a month for so much value, so many things that you can do, from abs to lifting to metcons and just a plethora of stuff. Just maybe even like a little bit of diary stuff if there's any relevant stuff to talk about that might help somebody else through this process of getting into keto. So 30-day challenge of keto. I've been trying to get onto it, and the last 2 weeks have been pretty bad as far as like getting into bad habits. Like right now, I'm fighting the urge to go to the store, grab an energy drink, and potentially a Reese's, either donuts or a breakfast burrito. Those are just things that I do personally. I get into routine. So like if I get into a good routine, I can stick to it. If I get into a bad routine, I stick to it. So right now, just trying to ease that away and stick to coffee in the morning and eat good stuff during the non-fasting window. Even slightly further back update, kind of the reason why I've been really on and off. One of the big reasons, I had another flare-up. For those of you who've been a part of the channel know that I have ulcerative colitis, and in the process of moving, I don't know if I explained this already, in the process of moving, I've sort of delayed or even ignored the idea of finding a new doctor because my doctor's in Stanford, that's 2.5 hours away on a good day. In order to see them, I have to drive out there or get infusions. The infusion, the medication that I am on and took a break from would have had to been administered over in Fremont, which is also 2 hours away. So in my mind, I was sort of like, I have sinus infections. I have other things that have been caused by the Remicade, which kind of sucks. A Band-Aid that causes other issues. In January, I decided I didn't want to get the next infusion. I was just going to see what happens. And what happened was a very long and painful deterioration of my health, where I ended up to the point I could not walk up the new stairs that we have in our house. I was very lethargic, very low energy, very irritable. I ended up in the hospital again for 4 or 5 days. Moral of the story is I went off medication. 3 months later, downhill fast, hospital, came back, tried keto twice, failed. Here I am trying again, and I've turned it into a 30-day challenge to record it every single day. I'm going to be working out 5 days a week and tracking everything as I possibly can. So wanted to do that quick update. I know it's probably the biggest ramble fest of all time. Can't wait to edit it. But yeah, we'll see how we can do these vlogs. To be honest, it's going to be kind of weird with this quarantine shiz. This is how I have to back out of my garage because loud car, sleeping kids doesn't mix. So I gotta push it out of the driveway, hope that I'm not too close to the Jeep, and then let it coast. Okay. And then we give it a turn enough not to hit the curb, which I just did.
Luckily we're going fast enough to roll, and we're off. It is warm. It's warm, warm, warm. Music's about to go. Get far enough away from the house, flip the car on. So, that was a really good workout. I think I mentally knew it was going to be a cool workout. I think I was a little concerned that it was going to suck really bad. Definitely, Sarah hated it. I think I'm probably going to time lapse it so you won't really be able to see how much she hated it, and then like basically how much I was okay with it. Mostly able to keep moving through the whole thing. It was definitely one of those workouts where you could easily rest too much if you're breaking it up. Like I did 10s for the dumbbell snatches to complete it. And you know, if you're able to go 100% unbroken on certain things, you won't really rest. You'll just have like a slighter delay between movement. But I was able to get through it, and you can definitely get in trouble by resting too much, which would then extend the length of the workout. For the most part, with every workout, it's all about getting through it as fast as possible. But in a lot of cases, depending on the type of person you are, the athlete, the individual, you might actually find a pace that works for you and will actually get the workout done quicker because you're able to control those rests better, if that makes sense. It was a good mood changer because today I've been feeling really flat, really like just kind of pissed off, honestly. And I guess I'm also struggling right now with what to say because I've had comments in the past where people will either unsubscribe or not follow me because of my negativity, which, true or not, I guess I started with more positivity and then it kind of like slipped, and that was, you know, basically as I started to get sick, my mood just changed completely. So I don't know if that's happening right now, or honestly, I felt like my entire life I've been sort of like a negative Nancy. I typically respond with the most negative thing, which makes a lot of people mad and uncomfortable, but that's who I am, and I don't know how to change that. I don't know if it is changeable. So like right now I'm kind of struggling on what to say because I'm legitimately like in a moment in my life where I'm like, what the hell is going on? And obviously there's some outer forces causing that concern. Main one is COVID. Shut down all the schools, which affected us directly because we have 2 kids. And the fortunate thing is Sarah has a very stable job. My business is flexible. Obviously I have clients that I would like to serve as well as possible, and I have done a few projects in this lockdown. So fortunately we are not too concerned about it, but it has put a huge mental strain on me because I am not a caregiver. I'm a father. I love my children to death, but holy moly, when you have them 24/7 for an extended period of time and you're the primary person taking care of them throughout the day, like, I don't know if there's people out there that just mentally can take that, but there's a breaking point, and I think we are as a family reaching that breaking point where it's like, okay, can the schools open up soon? Sarah definitely handles it a lot better. I don't know what the difference between us is as far as that, but like I am totally at a point where I cannot anymore. And then now add all these riots and protests and just injustices and everything in general with what's going on, that has been going on for absolutely forever. That stuff like totally irks me personally and mentally and physically. Like we were finishing up 13th last night, and I feel so much anger, sadness, all of it, like every piece of empathy for what's going on, and I want to find a way to help, but I just don't know how to help necessarily, and I guess I'll figure that out a little bit more in the future because I'm definitely rambling. Kind of close that book for a second because I am trying to figure something out, and we may discuss it later, but all of that is to say that today specifically, because of all that, because of everything that's going on, I literally started this video, this potential 30-day challenge, and I'm already sort of like backpedaling a little bit because I don't know when I'm going to be able to edit this. If it's going to be a daily vlog, I don't know how I'm going to be able to carve time out to be able to put this together, but man, it takes a lot of time, and I just don't have a lot of that these days. but I gotta find a way to do it, because if I don't try, then I'll still be pissed off, because I'll be like, damn it, I wanted to really do that, but I gave up right away. So the workout helped, mentally cleared me up. I was fasted all the way until the end of the workout, which is 2 p.m. now, and I ate some eggs that I made during Dylan and Madison's lunch. Eggs, onions, bell peppers, cheese, garlic. I used ghee with Himalayan salt, which was super tasty. Put a little sriracha on it, and then I cut open an avocado, and I made basically an avocado egg taco without a shell. Like, just straight up folded the omelet with the avocado inside and freaking nommed it. It was so good. So I think that and the workout both kind of boosted my current mood a little bit, but still, it's like mentally, once I get back into daycare mode, I try so hard to stay positive and stay happy, but Dill's at an age where she's just super, everything's a rebuttal, and Madison's at an age where she wants to be a part of everything, and like, she's so damn cute. Dylan can be cute, but both of them just get into volcano mode, and you're like, yeah, I don't know what to do. So finish the workout. I'm gonna go get a energy drink to sort of give me a little midday pick me up. I'm gonna try to wean myself off of them, even though I typically try to choose the best types. Bang is like, on the face, or at face value, it looks good because of all the things they have in it, but then, you know, when you really read into it, you're like, what are all of these things? Zions is really good. Actually, I'm gonna get a Zions right now. Zions is not too high in caffeine, and the ingredients list is great, and it's backed by like athletes. So instead of some crazy jammering weirdo on Instagram, Bang CEO. But then I get into Zions, and then I think I'm gonna grab probably a big cup Reese's. That is my go-to post-workout, and honestly my go-to treat and snack, because it's peanut butter and chocolate. Obviously, since it's a mass-produced one, it's probably got loads of shit in the chocolate and possibly the peanut butter, but at least, again, face value, it might be the best option. In the future, maybe within this series, I'd like to try to make my own dark chocolate cow peanut butter cups, and if that works out, then I'll have a cool option for like post-workout snacks. And then I'm grabbing some bacon, because we don't have any bacon at the house. I think I might do a quick, I'm gonna get sausage. Sausages are so good. There's like this certain brand, they're not organic, which sucks, but they're so tasty. It's like a habanero cheese, and then there's a bacon bourbon. Oh, so good. So I'm gonna grab those easy snacks, slice them in half, cook them on the stove top. I'll show you guys something like that in this series as well, like a quick easy snack. But I'm gonna end it here. Definitely probably longer than I wanted it to be, but hopefully that's all right with you guys. I'm gonna try to keep it short. I actually made a template of like what a vlog day should be, so that I'm not stressing too much on all the different cool things that I would want to do. Rather, I just focus on getting a vlog done and editing it and making a flow that works. So kind of did it today, maybe a little off the book, but try to work into that routine soon. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, join the crew. And if you're not new, tap that like button, leave a comment, share this video. Those are things that help grow the crew. And until the next time, the next one, which is tomorrow, I'll see you later, crew. So I just drove all the way to the Nugget, which before I left the house, I was like, do I need anything else? I have the GoPro and keys in my hand. And you know what? I didn't grab my phone. I didn't grab my wallet. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way my days and weeks and months are going these days. Stay positive.